Now today's video is a little special and it's actually inspired by today's weekly. Don't get me wrong, having a new weekly skin is pretty great, but the fact that it's a Wreck Rally buggy kinda sucks. This was brought to my attention by a number of comments inside my weekly video, and let me know your guys' thoughts. But it's kinda weird how they have actual skins for buggies inside the game and not casual things like your watch and such. Out of everything, why buggies? So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you things that they should make weekly skins for. But first, I do have a sponsor for today's video. As always, thank you KIWI, and take it away, Skull. KIWI Design sent me a charging dock, and I'm here to give my honest review about it. A few things I liked about it were definitely the lights, and I really liked the incorporation of the LEDs. They're aesthetically pleasing and come in many colors in different modes. It also serves as a constant reminder to charge my Oculus Quest 2. Standing there by itself with its bright flashing lights, I can't help but put my Quest 2 on it to charge. I do it before I go to bed now, and it's just a constant reminder to keep my headset charged. And for the last thing, I want to talk about how convenient it is. First off, it's a small product and doesn't take up that much room. On top of that, it also allows me to be more organized and gives me a dedicated place to put my headset at. So instead of leaving it on my dirty clothes or on my bed, it can finally rest in its own little charging dock. But there are a few things I do not like about this charging dock. Now, the charging dock at first was having charging problems with the controllers. The left one wouldn't charge. Now, I actually had to get a little bit creative, and when I was inserting the battery, they have to actually face a certain way so the chargers can actually charge. Kind of a defect of the entire charging dock, but you need to actually round the controller batteries to the silver side so it'll pick up the charge and your batteries will be charged. When your headset is on the charging dock, and if it were to have any sort of KIWI head strap or just head strap in general, it usually falls off the charging dock. It's very annoying, and I have to take off the head strap every time I want to put it on the charging dock. And for the last thing I didn't really like about it was something kind of small. The lights didn't go in a full 360 all around the charging dock. If you were to look under, you notice that it's barely even halfway, and it was honestly kind of disappointing. I think the lights would look a lot better if they had the full 360 and lit up 360 degrees of your room. But that is my complete opinion and my review of KIWI Design's Oculus Quest 2 charging dock. As always, thank you KIWI Design for sending me the product, and thank you guys for watching. Now that that's over, I hope you guys did enjoy that little bit, and let's get started in today's video. Starting off with the first thing that deserves a weekly skin, our watches. We use them on a daily basis. It would be cool to be able to have a personalized option to customize them. So why not add some skins or some purchasable items? I see Recroom making a lot of money off of it. Let me know your guys' thoughts and concepts for watch skins down inside the comments below. Now obviously you would feel like this is kind of a no-go and an obvious thing that the Recroom should actually add, but definitely other weekly skins for Recroom vehicles would be pretty cool. Like instead of having maybe a Wreck Rally skin, we could have certain skins for these actual cars such. Maybe you're playing a community map and you randomly equip a skin for one of these vehicles, something cool like that. Just kind of a thought and more of the unpopular opinions on the list. Now at first glance, these are quite literally just two swords messing around. Now despite the obvious differences in the actual appearance of both swords and their actual origin, they're both swords. But something that really contrasts the two is that this one has way more weekly skins than this one. This one doesn't even have any skins, so why not? A lot of people actually use this sword daily. Some would even argue that that actual pirate sword is better than this one. So why not try to see the potential in that and make some skins for this sword instead of that sword? On the topic of weapons, more weapons that actually deserve their own skin are these actual weapons. Now I wanted to include these both inside their own little class, as they do both come from Isle and kind of, are essentially the same type of weapon. Some sort of Fey flintlock or maybe a pirate themed blunderbuss would be cool. There's so much potential for these weapons that are actually really loved by the community, and I see a lot of people actually spending their time to get it. Anyways, let's move on to the fifth and final item. Now for this one, I kind of had to use my noggin because I was kind of confused on what else really deserves a skin. I kind of wanted to keep it on track with something that people actually love inside the community and something that people actually interact with daily. If you hang out inside the rec center a lot, you probably don't spend a day without at least checking out the Boombox. So I had to go with the Boombox. It deserves its own skin, rightfully so. It's a fairly loved skin, and definitely some sort of disco type of skin would go really well with it. It's sort of something unique, and it's not every day you see someone with an actual radio skin. Use your brains, people. What do you guys think could be actual weekly skins? What deserve weekly skins, I should say? Any sort of concepts or ideas you guys have, let me know down inside the comments below, and yeah. If you guys don't actually know, inside the Discord server, I'm having a thing where I'll start posting comments that are just kind of funny to me, so you do have a chance to gain a sort of little shout out from this actual thing inside our Discord server. Link will be down inside the description below, you guys can go check that out, and yeah, comment something cool. But as always, that's basically it, and I'll see all of you guys inside the next video.